Hello students, welcome to your computer classroom. So I hope you are doing well, and before moving further to the next topic, as we have discussed few of the important things in the Microsoft Access. So before moving to the next topic, let us have a quick view of what we have covered till now. So we have seen how to select the different things in the table of Microsoft Access, how to select a field. So field is actually a column. So if you click on the column header, so then the arrow will be like the downward arrow button like this. So when we click on that, the whole field can be selected. In the same way, if you want to select a record, so for selecting a record, if we bring the cursor to the left side of the table window, so the symbol will look like the right sided arrow button. Clear? So this, if we click on any of the single record, it can be selected, and if you want to select multiple records, we can click and drag it down. This way the records will be selected. Okay, now coming to the next, how to select a cell. So for selecting a cell, what we can do, we can, if you bring the cursor, so it will appear like a plus symbol, and when we click on any of the cell can be selected. And if you want to select multiple cells along with, so we will click on one and drag it to the respected area which you want as the selection. Clear? So this way we can select a and record field and a cell. Then we have seen how to use the find and replace feature in Microsoft Access. So find is if you want to search any particular entry in the table, so you can use the find option. So shortcut for using the find option is Control plus F. So by using this Control plus F button also, you can get the find dialog box in which you can write the data which you want to search. Clear? And for that there is various options for like match case, which will use the uppercase and lowercase pattern for searching the specific data. Then we have seen the replace option. So whatever the data you have searched, if you want to get it replaced by a new data, means if there is any entry and if you want to get it replaced by any new word or any text, so that can be done using the replace option. Clear? So this way the find and replace options we have seen already, and the different shortcut keys we have seen. After that, we have seen how to sort the records. So for sorting the records, sorting actually means arranging the record in ascending or descending order. So if there is an entry in a you can see a table, and if you want to get it sorted in a specific order, whether it is the name of the students or if it is any number like admission number, so you can arrange it in the increasing or decreasing order of the admission number or the sequential alphabetical order of the names. So this can be done using the sorting options. This we have seen. After that, we have started the filtering the data. So what actually is filtering? Filtering means if you want to select any record which is according to your interest, so that is called as filtering. So first we have seen the filtering is of two types. First was filtering data by selection, in which we have seen that if you want to select any, for example, in our database we have taken some student data with having some different dance forms who is learning some dance. So if you want to select that, if any those students who are learning Bharatnatyam, so by using the filtering by selection method, you can select all the names who are learning Bharatnatyam. This we have already seen. If you want to see it once again, we can see it. So let us come here. So if we here we have the data, and here if you want to select all the names who are learning Bharatnatyam, so what we will do, we will come to the home tab. Then in home tab we will come to the selection option. So here is in the sort and filter we have the selection option. So let us click on this selection, and if we click on, first before that we have to select any of the data which you want to use as a selection. So what we want, the which data we want as a selection, we are searching all the names of the students who are learning dance as Bharatnatyam. So we have selected the Bharatnatyam first, then come again to the selection, and here it is written equals Bharatnatyam, doesn't equals Bharatnatyam. So whatever the option you will choose, accordingly the data will be filtered. So right now we are selecting equals Bharatnatyam. So here you can see that there are two students, and there all the records of these two students are available to us whose dance form is Bharatnatyam. Clear? So this is the way to use the selection method. If we want to get back to the original form, we can click on the toggle filter. So this will uh, bring the data back in the original form as it was earlier. Clear? So this the first thing we have seen, that filtering data by selection, and after that we have started filtering data by form. So filtering data by form, if you want to use multiple criteria, if you want to use two criteria, so as in the earlier we have only used the dance form as Bharatnatyam. If you want to use one more criteria for the selection, we can use the filtering data by form. So we have seen how to use this. Let us for in filtering data by form, we have two options using and or. What is the meaning of and or here? If you want to select two things that both are if present, then the data will be selected. Okay, let us come to see that how to use the using and. This also we have covered in the previous class. We are revising it once so that you can relate and recall the previous things. So in the using advanced for using the and, we will go to the advanced feature. So if I come to the database, so here right now we have the data in this form. Here it is sorted. If we can't make it again unsorted data, okay, so here is the random data without any sorting order. So now we are going to use the filtering by using the form. So first we will go to the home tab. In home tab we have sort and filter group. In that we have the advanced option. So let us come to the advanced option. Clear? If I click on the advanced option, we have the filter by form. Clear? So let us click on filter by form. So right now the dance form here, in any of the field if you want to choose the criteria. So right now if we want to search that those students who are having the dance form in any of these, so let us select any other like hip hop, and this is the one criteria. If you want to use one more criteria, what we will do, we will come to the another field. So suppose we come to the transport. So in the transport, if we want to see that is there any student who is learning hip hop and is coming to school by school bus, so this is the second criteria. Clear? So I have clicked on school bus. These are the two criterias. Means we are using and means that hip hop is the one criteria, as well as the student should come to the school with the transport as school bus. Clear? So these are the two conditions which met only, then we should get the data. So right now we are using which form? And. So if I come to the toggle filter now, so this will give you the record that only there is one student who is having the dance form as hip hop, and he is coming to the school with the school bus. Clear? If you want to see any other, if you want to choose three filter, that also is possible. Means using and you can use more than two or whatever is the requirement. So suppose let us come again and see any other detail. If we come to the home tab again and if we click on advanced, so in advanced let us again come to filter by form. Then filter in form, we can select and remove. So if in the dance form, if you want to choose Bharatnatyam, okay, then if we want to see that if there is any student who is from class 8th who is learning Bharatnatyam and who is coming to the school with private van, clear. So now we are using three criterias, clear. So these three criterias, if all of these are correct, only then that will be displayed to us. If any of these is not correct, means if this condition is not met, then this will not give that result, clear. I hope you are getting that we are learning right now the AND criteria, clear, that all these three should be present in the record which we are searching, clear. So this is the selection method in which you are using the AND. Okay, let us erase this. So here we are using three things to filter the data. So filtering the data using the three things, that is transport as private van, class 8th, and dance as Bharatnatyam. So let us find out. If you click on the toggle filter, it will give you the result. So if I click on the toggle filter, there is no one who is using the transport as private van and of class 8 who is learning Bharatnatyam. If I come again, so here also you can see that the class 8 students who is having Bharatnatyam, no one is using private van. Private, here you can see that this is the Bharatnatyam of class 8 who is using school bus, clear. So if we have seen it manually. If you want to check it by using that form also, we can come again to the advanced, then filter by form, then Bharatnatyam we have seen, class 8 we have seen. The second, third condition we are searching was private van. Let us change it to school bus, clear. So if we have set three conditions, and now again click on the toggle filter, clear. So now we have get a student who is coming to the school by school bus of class 8 and learning the dance Bharatnatyam, clear. So right now we are having only 8 or 10 records. You can imagine that if this is the database of all the students of the school having the entries of more than 1000, maybe 2000 or even more than that. So for if that much of amount of data will be there, then manual selection will be difficult. So that is why we are using these features. You are learning MS Access to use the databases to search and filter the things. Okay, let us bring the table to the original form. So we have seen how to use AND for filtering the data, clear. Now next we are going to see is using OR. So in the AND we have seen more than two conditions, two or three conditions which we have seen. So in the book also there were it was used the AND criteria, in which in the example of the book the dance form was Kathak and the name was Praveen, clear. So this way any of the things can be used in the selection criteria as per our requirement, clear. So let us erase this and now come to see how to use the OR condition. Okay, so let us read this once and we will see the steps as well. So using OR, first step is open the table if it is not already open. So it is obvious, for using any of these criteria, first we need our table. Click on the home tab on the ribbon. Home tab we are already familiar. Click on the advanced button from sort and filter group. So we are already using the advanced option. Then click on filter by form. Okay, then filter by form sheets opens. Open the list for a field and select the value that you want, clear. So we have already doing that. Whatever the value you want to choose from any of the field, you will come to that field and select that specific value which you want to get searched from the table, clear. So right now we are using OR, that there is one condition. Suppose we want to use Bharatnatyam and we want to find that all the students who are learning Bharatnatyam or Kathak. You are getting? Or earlier we have seen and, right now we are seeing or, means this one or this, या तो ये या तो दूसरा वाला. Clear? So we are seeing how to use the or condition, and we have already we have seen. So till step 5 we have seen how to select one. Let us come to cover all the 5 steps, then we will see the remaining steps, then we will get it practically. So first what we have to do, we have opened the table. This is our table. Then we will come to the home tab. Home tab we already know. In the home tab we will come to the sort and filter, and then advance. So let us do this. If we come to the home tab, then sort and filter, now click on the advanced option. In the advanced option we are selecting filter by form. So let us click on filter by form. So here is the different options. In that we have to only choose. First let us remove all the filters. So is there any option to remove all the filters? Here it was. Okay, wait a moment. If we clear all the filters which are already there in the table, so now if you come to the advanced, then filter by form. So now we can select any one. Earlier it was in the AND option we have choose 3, that's why it was showing us 3 options here. So now we will select any of the things. So suppose in the dance form I am choosing Bharatnatyam. This is the one thing which we are searching about. Now let us come back to the textbook. So till step number 5 we have selected one value from a field, that which we want for using the filter option. Then step number 6, click on the OR tab, and this OR tab will be found at the bottom. Clear? A blank filter by form page opens. Repeat step 5 to select another criteria. Click on the toggle filter to apply the filter. Clear? So when we will click this OR tab, a new blank filter form will open. Let us see. Come to our database. This we have already done. We have set one condition. Now we are going to use the second criteria with the OR option. So I have clicked on OR. Clear? So first we have seen that Bharatnatyam was our one condition. Now in the dance form we can choose any of the field. Suppose I am choosing that Bharatnatyam or Kathak. Clear? Means all those students who are learning Bharatnatyam or, are you getting the point? First is Bharatnatyam, या तो Bharatnatyam या फिर Kathak. Clear? I hope you are. Earlier we have seen the AND option. Here we are seeing the Bharatnatyam OR condition. Here we are selecting the two values, that या तो Bharatnatyam or Kathak. Okay, so read this as Bharatnatyam. So either of these, means if any of these is found we will get the things. अगर कोई ऐसा होगा कि कोई भी बच्चा अगर कथक नहीं सीख रहा है, सो वी विल गेट ओनली भरतनाट्यम नेम्स. क्लियर? या फिर अगर कथक का भी है तो हम भरतनाट्यम के भी नेम्स वी विल गेट, एंड एज वेल एज द कथक नेम्स. क्लियर? सो दिस इज द मीनिंग ऑफ और. अर्लियर इट वाज एंड, जब हमें सारी चीजें कंडीशंस मेट हो तब. नाउ इन दिस filtering option using the OR, if either of any of these is found, we will get those in the selected records. So let us erase this and try to get the result. So first was Bharatnatyam and second condition is Kathak. Now if we click on the toggle filter, we will, yes, here it is. So here you can see the names of those students are in front of us who are having either Kathak or Bharatnatyam. I hope you have got it. We have used the selection criteria, we have used the filtering option using OR, and this filtering option we have choose with the Kathak or Bharatnatyam. I hope this is clear. So this is how it is very beneficial to filter and use the different methods for filtering the data. Clear? Let us read this update knowledge also. If you previously performed a filter operation, the last filter that you can appear in the form for your convenience. Clear? So this is about that for filtering operation, whatever the previous operations we have performed, they will appear. Then delete it from there if you don't want to by clicking the advanced button and then clicking on the clear all filters, which we have done. That after performing any filtering operation, if you want to get it removed, we can use the uh, clear all filter option. As we have seen, by that we can remove all the previous filters applied. If clear all filters command is not available, there are no previous used filters to clear. This is fine, we have seen. Then these are the shortcuts. Control plus T is toggle auto filter, means if you want to switch on and switch off the filter, toggle filter, toggle auto filter, we can use the command control plus T. Then control plus 3 is for move selected field to view the filter area. Clear? So these are the different shortcut commands, and by this we have covered the selection by using the AND as well as the OR. Now next is changing the table view. So already we know that in the databases in Microsoft Access we are having two views of the table. One is design view and another is data sheet view. In the previous chapter we have already seen. Now let us see how to change the view from one to another. So data sheet view and design view are the two views in which you can view your table. Clear? So the two views are the data sheet view and design view. In data sheet view, you can enter the data and you can use the, what is the use of data sheet view? The right now which the view we are using for entering the things, that is the data sheet view. Clear? And that is used to enter the data. And the another one is the design view, which is used to modify the design of the table. As in the previous chapter we have seen the how to make any field as the primary key, how to set some conditions. Clear? How to choose the format of the data. So that all we have seen in the design view. Clear? Now we will see how to switch from one view to another. We already have used that, so let us see this as well. So first one is switch to design view. Right now we are in the data sheet view, and if you want to switch from data sheet view to design view, let us see the steps. So first step is click on the home tab of the ribbon. Clear? The home tab already familiar. Click on the view button and click on the design view. Clear? So Access will display the design of the table and shows the field properties. Let us try to do. So what we have to do? We have to go to the home tab. Here is the home tab, and in the home tab we have to go to the view button. Let us do this. Home tab already selected. Let us click on this toggle filter first, so that to bring the table in the original form. So now we are switching to from this view right now in which the data is being entered. This is the data sheet view. Now we are going to change this data sheet view into design view. Okay, so here is the home tab. In the home tab we have now going to click on the, if you click on the view, here are the different names of the view. Clear? So data sheet view is the current view. If you want to change it to the design view, click on the design view. So here is the design view in which you can design about your database. You can set some condition, you can make any field as the primary key. So here you can see the admission number is having the key symbol. It means that admission number is the primary key of our table. Clear? Coming back to the textbook. So this was the first step to switch to design view. Let us read the update your knowledge. Design view in MS Access note mode that okay, let me take the pen. Design view is an MS Access mode that you switch to in order to modify the structure of the table. Clear? Yes, it is correct that whenever you are using the design view is primarily used for designing the table. As we are discussing that we can design the table, we can make any field as a primary key, we can set some format. Clear? So this is the view in which the table can be modified, the structure of the table can be modified. Clear? So this is the advantage of the design view. Let us erase this and come to the next, that is switch to the datasheet view. So as we have changed from datasheet to design, so now again from design view to datasheet view, what are the steps? The same steps. Click on the home tab on the ribbon, then click on the view button, then click on the datasheet view. Let us come and do this. So here is our data. This is the which view? This is the design view. Now if you want to change it to the datasheet view, again we will come to the home tab, then on the view button. Let us click on the view button, and here right now is the design view selected. So if you want to change to the datasheet view, click on the datasheet view. So it is asking you must save the table. Yes, click on the yes. So this is the datasheet view in which we were earlier. So these are the two views, and we have seen how to switch from one to another. Clear? Then let us read this also. Update your knowledge. The quickest way to make changes in datasheet view is through the shortcut menu that comes up when you right click a field header. Clear? So if you want to do some changes in any of the field, so if you don't want to switch back to the design view in the datasheet view itself, if you will right click on any of the field header, you can get some different shortcuts, shortcut menus, which by using which you can modify the things. Okay, so there are multiple ways to do the things, and rather than switching from one view to another, we can use some shortcuts. Then the next is renaming a field. So what is renaming a field? Renaming means if there is some existing field already know the column, and if you want to rename the field means you want to change the name of the header, so you can do it. This one at the top, the name of the column header. So if you want to change it, we can change it. So let us read this and see what are the different steps. If you are not satisfied with the name of a field, you can rename the field of the table to describe the contents of the field more accurately. Clear? So if in between, if you are working on any table and if you want to change and modify that, if you want to edit the name, we can do it. So what are the steps? Right click on the field whose name you want to change. So first we will select any of the field, then we will press right click, right mouse button, or what ever, if you are using the laptop you can use the right button from there. So the first step we have seen. Then a menu will appear when you will click right when you will right click on the field name, a menu will appear. Then choose, click on rename field. Rename field will be an option. If you click on that, the field name is highlighted. Type a new name for the field and then press the enter key. The field displays the new name. Clear? So it is very simple. Let us try to do this. So suppose, let us erase this first. Suppose in any of the field, if you want to change the name of the field, for example here we can change, which field we can change, any of the field. Suppose rather than writing fees, if you want to uh, write it as what we can write. It can be written something else. First let us see the steps. So for changing the name of the field, we will first go to that field, then we have to right click on that. So here I have clicked right click. Here you can see the rename field. So let us click on the rename field. So now we have the option for editing. Let us delete this already written. Whatever is the new name of the field you want to write, you can write it. So if we write that dance fees, okay, so it was earlier written fees. If you want to write this as dance fees, you can write dance fee. You can make it capital, small, whatever is the form. Clear? Then press the enter key. So right now the width of that is little bit less. We can increase the field width. Clear? So this way the name of the field can be modified very easily. Okay, so if we come to the textbook, so today we have learned how to use the selection criteria, the and or. The previous all the other things of this chapter we have revised. Then we have seen how to switch from design view and the datasheet view, and most importantly using the or option, using or and option for the filtering criteria. This is very much important, and you should learn these things, because these are also very beneficial for your own use. You can make your own table, you can design your own database for your home purpose, for any other things. These are the beginning steps of programming as well. So you should learn it in a very interesting manner and revise the things. Okay, so about the coming topics we will cover in the coming class. Then we will use how to use the relationship between table. Clear? The naming renaming things we have seen. So let us meet in the next class. Till then, revise the things and stay fit and healthy. Thank you everyone.